y'all like, comment, subscribe. We got a new react. Welcome to America's most violent killing ground. Well, I didn't say most. Welcome to America's violent killing ground, Louisville, Kentucky.
They don't know where I come from. They don't know how I grew up. To the outside world, people think Kentucky, they think of Kentucky Fried Chicken. They think we walk barefoot, ride horses.
I definitely did. When you think of Kentucky, you definitely think of KFC. But I'm not just some ignorant dude that think. I know every city got hoods, bro. Some worse than the others, but everybody got a rough ground, got a rough area in their city, bro. Columbus, we got a lot of it that's rough. The outskirts really like better. But it's so bad now in Columbus. The outskirts, the thugs are trickling onto the outskirts. The Reynoldsburg, the Pickerington, Groveport, all that. We have officially been niggeralized in all of the cities. But that is funny though. We didn't think about that, so we gonna see what they about, bro. Got me some salmon, y'all. W salmon.
So today I'm in Louisville, Kentucky. When you normally think Louisville, you think Churchill Downs, horse racing. But I made sure you were sorry.
This is a gangster Indian? What the fuck?
Louisville, Kentucky. When you normally think,
bro is not your average. I don't want to be racist here. Indian Arab, one of them he may be. Bro, tatted up, man. They got thugs. We already seen a different gen of a gangster coming out of his city. Where I'm from, like I said, man, you say what you want. Where I'm from, people that look like him are good fucking people, bro.
Louisville, you think Churchill Downs, horse racing. But I made sure you were a side of Louisville that you never knew existed.
It's gonna be shootouts everywhere. You gonna hear the gunshots. It became normal life.
A lot of people think it's shit GTA. People don't think it's real until it's smack them in their face.
Something told me turn around. And I just see fire, you feel me? So I got shot 15 times with Draco. I shot 7 times. 6 in my leg, 1 in my...
Bro is highly gifted and divine, bro. Shot 15 times with a Draco. Niggas do not be able to live to say that. A Draco?
Face. What don't kill you make you strong.
I was at 7 funerals back to back to back. But that's normal here.
I've been losing friends since I was 12 years old. But in Louisville, a lot of people lose friends young. I would say that. I could vouch for that.
People idolize going to get shirts made.
Hey, W hat. That hat fire. I'm gonna quit pausing. You know I like to yap a lot, but fucking with that hat.
It's a thing.
If you live in a powder keg, eventually someone's gonna blow. They see people they don't like, phone calls are made, and people die.
Was you expecting this whenever you came to Kentucky?
Hey.
Having to grow up at a young age, learning trauma and being okay with trauma at a young age.
You inherit the old beef, and this new beef being made, you know what I'm saying? We didn't make the choice. The choice made us. Young fuckers don't give a fuck. They gonna kill whoever, you feel me?
Yes, the difference. You care, I don't. But we on the wicked west, cause it get wicked for any guy outside of this bitch, for real, for real.
It is what it is. You reap what you sow, you know, cause everybody got die one day, you feel me?
Hot shit hurt, hell's hot, jail's real. Like,
the greatest of all time came from this city. So that just lets you know that it's more greats and more of those that can come out.
Louisville's a get back city.
Who was that, chap? The greatest of all time. Is that Muhammad Ali?
So that just lets you know that.
Is that Ali? That gotta be Ali. I see his fist. Bro fist. Okay, first of all, this tattoo not that bad right here. This fist is diabolical. Bro got three fingers. Bro got a cartoon hand. They made the face look realistic. Bro got a whole Looney Tune ass fist. Bro got a Looney Tune fist.
And more of those that can come out.
Damn, was that Malcolm X too? Damn, all them niggas came from Louisville?
The greatest of all time came from this city. So that just lets you know that it's more greats and more of those that can come out.
You just try to show that ass. We're on to you. You want to show that tattoo, but you thought the cameraman was going to pan like the whole. You didn't see your ass, baby. You saw the tat though. And we didn't see that ass.
Well, I guess we lead in violence.
We lead in robbery.
Whatever you do, don't do what I'm doing.
Leading in violence is crazy. Like I said, we leading with that.
Murder rate is going down in the whole of America nationally. Here it seems to be going pretty much at the same rate, or if not increasing.
Oh, okay.
And it's been in triple.
So the bro, this is his video. The nigga I said looked like a new type of thug. This is his video. So he might not be a thug. He low-key an interviewer. He just tatted up a little bit. This is his shit.
Figures for the last 3 or 4 years.
This is his channel, I mean.
I'm about to speak to, I guess, members, rappers, and find out exactly why this murder rate is going up and why everywhere else is going down.
Everybody's mad, everybody's going crazy. Everybody's just mad right now. We in Cali Park, it's Cali Squirrel River with the chasers. But everybody's standing for they, you feel me? Everybody's standing on their wax.
I told you to smack that button, he done tapped it twice.
Don't worry about me saying your dead. When I done probably gave you dead. It's like, you worry about the wrong shit. Like,
Chat, we have found a thug. Keep on talking, buddy. The FBI will be right around your parts here soon, bud. How many views we got on this? 2 weeks, 261K. 1 to 2 of those 200,000 people happen to know a police officer or be a police officer. Congratulations. You booked yourself.
you a dead. Since you're dead niggas, that don't mean nothing.
Stop, all you niggas finished. Laser got fucked over there.
I'm gonna stay out my whole teenagers.
See what he on, y'all.
A bunch of us did. All of us have been in jail and all type of shit. Us two just got out. I just got out 2 months ago.
And none of us over 21. We the youngest niggas in this shit that's doing this shit.
Trenches, Cecil, Greenwood. Cecil, the bricks.
All the notorious murder cities, the murders are dropping, but here it's going up.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, it's every day something like that. I ain't gonna lie.
Why do you think it's so different here?
Shit. Shit, you feel me? Small, so it's like we all right here, so it's like it ain't nothing to walk a couple blocks and there go your op. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, I been shot 7 times.
That's the crazy part. Like somebody that wouldn't know like how the streets work, they would think like a smaller town, like, oh, that's less chance of something. No, that makes it worse. Like he said, it makes it easier for us to get at niggas. Like we can get at the opposition, they can get at us. Especially like, just like the reason why Chicago was so big in the crime rate when they were all eyes on them, the murder capital, in they music intro around like 2012 when Chief Keef and all them came out. All them blocks, all that shit happens there because it'll be a op on 69th, but then you got 72nd in their ops. I ain't the best math, nigga, but that's 70th, that's 71st, 72nd. It's only a couple streets dividing ops, bro. So it's like, it actually makes it worse when the city's small. So what he's saying is obviously facts, bro.
You feel me?
You've been shot 7 times.
6 in my leg, 1 in my face, you feel me? So it's like, it made me who I am now, you feel me? Like,
oh, how does that make, when that happens, isn't it a case of like, maybe this life isn't worth it? Well, what
it's worth it. I ain't gonna lie, it's worth it. I accept it, I ain't never cried about it, I ain't never, you feel me? Cause I'd have been on both sides.
You can say that you okay being in it. Worth it, probably not the best choice of words, though.
You know, so it's like, it just made me stronger. What don't kill you make you stronger, you feel me? So I just took it in.
Facts.
You feel me? It just molded me, you feel me? Shit, I'm still alive, you feel me? I still do it all. I just turned 24. June 13,
yeah.
And you've been shot 7 times.
7 times.
Because at the moment, I don't have the answer yet, but I feel like everyone would want this to end. Like, no one wants this to happen.
No matter what a motherfucker do, it's not gonna never stop. So you just gotta adapt to your shit, you feel me? You gotta adapt to it.
That's a sad reality,
either
y'all.
get 8. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't getting 8. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Look, man, if y'all don't like the yapping, we're a yap-safe community here. But I ain't gonna pause it too much. But it's a sad cycle, bro. Because it's like, once somebody feel like you took one of my mans, I gotta take yours, vice versa. And now it's just a what's the word I'm trying to, it's just an ongoing, you know, war, bro. Like you said, you just gotta adapt, bro, and that's just a sad reality of that shit.
Are we ready for this party?
Guests are on their way and food and drinks were just delivered.
Now what?
Keep your head on the swivel and get y'all money. That's what's gonna save y'all at the end of the day is that money.
The young niggas, they really not really trying to get no money. They're not focused on the money. They focused on beef.
The West, it's the heart of the West. It's a Southwick. This is where everything in the city started at. Right here. This where the first Crips and Bloods were.
See, I grew up in the projects. Shit like that. There ain't no projects down here no more for real. I mean, it's one, but you know, ain't about nothing.
Oh, this shit was a project.
Yeah, this was a project. All this whole thing was a project. They just rebuilt. That's why it looked nice, but it's still, you know, still the same.
and you know, doing this work, I often interview ops. So like, I'll interview people who don't. And to me, bro, it's crazy because these people are so much more alike than they realise. They listen to the same music, have the same taste, have the same sense of humour. But because they're born on separate blocks, they just don't get on. Like to a civilian, that's almost mind blowing. Because I feel like people in these neighbourhoods have more in common with their ops than they realise.
That is true though. Never thought about it like that.
I mean, a lot of people grew up together and shit.
Bro just hell yeah in his way through it. He on that fuck the op shit. You can tell he just like, I understand what you saying, but nigga, he ain't changing.
It too though. A lot of motherfuckers killing each other. It just be fucked up out of it.
How old are you two at the moment?
I'm 19.
I'm 18.
Bro, you two are babies, bro, respectfully.
The YNs, man.
Nah, it's worse than this though. It's kids 13.
Yeah, them
all the brothers.
The 13-years are real YNs. They like the second gen.
Your brother's 13 years old.
My brother's 13 years old and walked up for a shooting.
How does that make you feel?
I tried to.
But you know, it still make a nigga feel bad. You feel me? Cause he's you feel me?
He's that young.
And we wish we could have showed him a different. But he's a product of the environment. Like his hand got forced.
His hand got forced.
You feel me? That's how it go. It ain't like people
he
just.
watched his best friend. He watched his sister die.
It's more so.
My best friend died.
A female.
A female. So this shit get deep.
But it's more so this shit choose you, not people choosing this shit. This shit. You feel me?
But why do you think it's so bad? Because for outside looking in, it's black on black crime. Like, I think it's almost heartbreaking from looking at it from the outside in. Like, I feel like this was designed. This is what people wanted. So when I do these documentaries, they say, I often hear this, they say the CIA plan worked. Like this black on black crime is what, quote unquote, the white man wanted.
It is what they want.
You ain't lying.
This is what they wanted. They set it up like that, bro.
Change like that. If you people.
I mean, you could try to, but.
And boom, man. Not to start preaching, bro, but like in them communities, they known the government to put liquor stores, you feel me, and corner stores where to buy the roll-ups for the weed and shit like that. They gonna be the most in these areas because they want you to get drunk, not go nowhere in life and kill each other, bro. Let's be real, bro. And I'm not trying to sound like that, like everybody's against this shit, but it's like that shit is set up, bro. That shit's sad too. I was a part of that, bro. I'm proud to say that, like, I make content now. I am not in the streets no more, but I know what that shit is. And it's everywhere. That's why it's projects, like I was saying earlier. It's projects in every state, in every city you gonna find, bro. Because of this reason, they know it worked. We gonna put all these niggas in one community. They gonna bump head. We gonna put alcohol to influence the mind. Hey, and see what they do, type shit. Make it hard for them to make money. And not a lot of it, so they gotta do illegal shit. More illegal shit means people crossing each other, killing each other. You feel me? So it's like, bro, that shit is definitely designed.
What you gonna do if somebody try to come?
And we at the point now where a lot of people know it, but it's like we so stuck in a violent cycle. Can we change it? You feel me?
What's the point of you trying to change and then
you gonna let somebody kill you?
That's the reality on the ground. Survival. But survival doesn't exist in a vacuum. Violence like this doesn't just appear out of thin air. In the early 20th century, African Americans migrating here found themselves pushed west of 9th Street, a literal dividing line carved by redlining discriminatory housing laws. Banks refused loans, properties values were deliberately depressed, and opportunities was boxed in. But behind the headlines and the statistics,
didn't even know he was about to go all fucking critical with it, but see, that shit was set up.
Like one woman, a mother who's lived in Louisville, West End her entire life. Her story isn't just about surviving the neighborhood, it's about surviving the system.
Bro is hitting us with infinite ads.
I lived here all my life. I lived here with my parents, my grandparents, and then I bought a home. And I live here still, so I've seen the decline of the neighborhood, the abandoned houses, because of people that can't afford that. So they capitalize on that. So out-of-state people come and buy property for dirt cheap. You know, $25,000 for a 2-3 bedroom home. They remodel it. They raise the rent to $1,400, dollars in the same neighborhood, and put people in those houses. And they wish to do that with all the houses so they can control it. But the ones that refuse, like me,
wow,
I won't sell my home because the same thing that you want to do to my home, my children should be able to do after I'm gone. Because that's what it is, it's passive income. It's a lot of passive income in West Louisville.
And talk to me about the racial divide. So from my research I've heard, in the West, it's predominantly African American, and in the East, it's predominantly white, and the East is predominantly wealthy, and there's a lot of poverty in the West. Is that factual?
Definitely factual.
Very factual.
It's factual in entertainment too. We had, the West End had our own entertainment centers, areas that we went to if you wanted to go after hours, but all those are closed because of the violence. If you live in a powder keg, eventually someone's gonna blow. And that's pretty much what happens at the clubs. They go, they see people that they haven't seen, that they don't like, phone calls are made, and people die.
Damn.
I'm about to take you to a streetwear market and show you a bunch of entrepreneurs who are at the moment trying to start their own businesses here in Louisville. When I was younger, I was always looking for cool ways to make some extra money online, little side hustles, sponsor in my gift for people right for Canada.
So you just minded the love. Also just to the people a million ways, it's a million ways to get it.
You tried it, buddy.
The Jack's name is a love of a Gemini. On the Gemini, they always put the stigma of a two-faced. Or, you know what I'm saying, double-minded. I got the Bible verse, Psalms 119, 113. Says, I hate the double-minded, but I love your law.
And each collection I'm trying to do, like, give back to the community. So, last week we passed out pizzas to the homeless 2 days, one of the hottest days out. So passed out pizzas and waters to the homeless down there.
It's a much opportunities there and everybody to see to make it. I think it's growing. Like one of these events like this one, and different events like this, I think it's growing.
Amazing, man. It's a good time. It seems like there's a lot of culture, there's a lot of togetherness. And I feel there's a lot of opportunity and there's ways to make it.
What was the name?
How you doing? My name's Dave.
Nice to meet you, Dave. My name's Aaron.
Thank you.
What's going on today?
Today I'm hosting Louisville's greatest streetwear market. Basically, over 35 clothing vendors. Basically just to show off Louisville's talent. Because a lot of people always be like, oh, Louisville don't got this, Louisville don't got that. Well, I'm here to show you that they do.
And what made you want to bring the community together? So I guess why did you want to do it?
My sister lives in Louisville.
Just because I feel like everybody always is so selfish and they gatekeep. And me personally is like when I started my own brand, I had so many people reach out to me like how you do this, how you do that, and I seen their work, I seen their craft and the potential of what they can be. And it's like sometimes a lot of people say it don't just take one person, but sometimes it just take one person like me to bring an event together like this. And like none of these people in here knew each other, but after today, it's like we can all work together, we can all be a village and build something amazing.
And how long have you been making clothes and designing clothes?
So I actually make handmade custom rugs. I used to do clothes, and I've been doing rugs on August 13th. It will be 2 years.
That's amazing.
Yes.
And what made you get into that yourself?
Actually, just trying to find myself. It was nothing crazy, and it was a hobby that kind of turned into a passion, and now it's just something great.
That's amazing to hear.
Thank you.
And I guess another reason why I've come to Louisville is that obviously my documentaries is to document, I guess, poverty in certain cities and find out why it's there. So what I'm being told is the West Side is a lot of African Americans, and in the East Side is predominantly white, and the poverty levels is very evident to be seen. Is that the case?
Yeah, basically, or sometimes it could be a mixture too. But yes, that's the same.
And do you think these people in the neighborhoods that I'm interviewing, how do you reckon they can get into a world like this? Like, how do you reckon they can get off the streets? What advice would you give to that next generation, I guess, who are joining into the streets and not doing stuff like this?
I feel like sometimes you gotta let those addictions go, and those addictions aren't just like happen to be drugs. Sometimes those addictions are the toxic people in your life. Sometimes you gotta walk away from it, and sometimes it's very, very hard. But me personally, like, I was one of those kids. Like, I was homeless. When I started this, I was homeless. I was broke. I ain't have nothing.
Damn.
So it's like, to see this event come together is crazy, you know. So sometimes you just gotta let it go and believe in yourself.
I can imagine. That's such a powerful story.
Yeah.
And I guess everyone in your family, everyone must be proud. I'm proud. I don't even know you. I'm proud.
I hope so. I hope so. I hope so.
And what's next for you then? What's
that's making her cry.
Just want to continue to keep growing, continue to keep building, and continue to help them, help my people, give them a resource that I didn't have. You know?
I can't speak for no other nigga. I don't know what he did. But if you talk about me and mine, just know we really rich. Got it running up for my little baby and my future kids. My mama hated I told guns, but she know how I live. This shit get dangerous. Before I let a nigga come and kill me, go out with a banger, huh? 2 to his chest, 1 to his brain, No end up beef from 2 2 3s to get you fame, Gotta feed your brother, make sure your killer's fed. I'm RP and YG until they put one in my head.
At the Grand Cecil and Greenwood, like my family is this shit. Like, I play ball. You feel me? I was an athlete, you know what I'm saying? I played football and basketball, but my environment was always this. You feel me? It was always, I got to come home to this, face reality, you know what I'm saying? Only time I had a clear mind was them 2-3 hours on football field.
This alleyway, like, it's a scare to walk through here. Like, you don't walk through the alleyways if you ain't from this area.
And bro, why did you make the choice then, I guess, to go from sports to jump into the streets? What happened?
That's the thing with me and a lot of my guys, a lot of us, we didn't make the choice made us. You feel me? I ain't want to be in this type of environment. I ain't want to, you feel me? I want the riches, I want the fame, I want to be the, the star, which I was. It wasn't like I wasn't. I got in some trouble in college, because of my shit I was raised around. I always had my back here. My daddy sold drugs, you know what I'm saying? My family, I was around this, this type of environment, like I said. So in the back of my mind, I always had, I know I could get it on if I want to. Like, I ain't gotta do this for real. I can get it on if I want to. You feel me? I was a Division I All-American football player. But nobody know I was really a Division I All-American. Look it up. I was in high school. I was made first team All-State in 5 positions. You ain't gonna meet nobody probably that ever did that besides me and Michael putting in not in 1 position. They had a name as an athlete. I made it 5.
What's your name? We can look it up right now. You win All-American in 5 positions? We're gonna have to dig into that statement, sir. I hope he asked for his name, bro.
So, bro, with that being said, I guess,
what's his name?
Think about that today.
Oh, he fumbled. Oh, God.
You need to leave.
He was supposed to ask him what his name was, bro, so we could look him up and see. Bro went to the next question, man. He sold us, y'all. You gotta find out who that is, bro. He just said a crazy accusation. This nigga said he went All-American in 5 positions. This nigga said 5 positions on a football field. We have to, you just can't let a nigga say it. We have to fact check that, bro. I ain't been hating, bro. Like, bro's story was inspiring. I was listening, but like, nigga, we gotta, nigga, we gotta see if that's the truth or not, bro. We gotta find out what that nigga name
could it be?
Think about that shit all the time. I mentioned, I try hard. But at the end of the day, we ain't have NIL deals. We ain't had the extra help. My mama ain't had no.
But yeah, that's the truth too, though, bro. Because I was playing football, bro, and I was getting looked at. I was real good at track too, bro, getting looked at. But once I got injured, and then one of my close friends got killed, and like a lot of things just started happening, bro. I used it as a crutch to just be around the wrong crowd. But damn, what was I about to say? But yeah, now I always be thinking like, bro, if NIL was around, bro, me and I know a lot of my people, bro. I know a lot of niggas that was really good at sports too, bro. That was just doing wrong shit. Like we wasn't just being dumb kids, but like I just know a lot of people, bro. I would have took that way more serious, bro. If I was that close to the bag, I could go to college and get some bread like that. Nigga, what? Bro, man, I would have been, bro. I'm telling you, I play receiver.
My dad didn't have no money. We gotta find how to get money on our own. You feel me? So we didn't have all the extra shit that the young niggas got now that they should appreciate.
So talk to me about
that shit fire for him.
The transition. So when you've left sports, what was next for your life, man?
Came back home. Shit, it was real life. Shit, my first week here, I go to the club with my partners. Shit, my car get shot up. It was just what it was.
And at what stage, I guess, Mike, did you realise I'm officially, I guess, in the streets? Like, what was it? Was there a day or a point, I guess, that happened?
I'm 6, 7, 8 years old, right around my daddy. He's selling dope all day. You know what I'm saying? My daddy passed away. So just think, you know, I'm witnessing shit. I'm in the kid. He's in the home in the projects cooking up dope, and I'm right here witnessing shit. And he'll tell me, whatever you do, don't do what I'm doing. But how can you tell me I'm seeing you bringing in thousands and thousands, $10,000? Like, that's in the back of my mind. Like, damn, it's fast money. You ain't doing shit.
Oh, ESTG. This is ESTG's, probably not his hood, but it might be his hood, bro. He got an EST, chain on. Bro, ESTG did play football too, though. Bro might actually play football. I just want to see, like, I'm not down the nigga. Like, I just want to, a fan of football, I would want to see, like, what that looked like. If it's highlights or, like, shit, what his stats was in the 5 positions. Because that's crazy, bro.
If it ain't going on all around the world, I ain't flicking shit.
But what do you want peace at home?
I got peace at home.
It's almost like a subliminal answer that is, though. So, like, I guess...
See my brothers right here?
I hear what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? We're great guys.
Oh, I got a little hostile at the end.
See the trenches, man.
Somewhere else now.
Look, through the valley, through the trees, darkness with the leaves, you might just hear
anywhere you see a big chip like this,
me inside the races from the sun. Time is just become a spring is born.
Like faster than a bitch, I'm only praying God in it. In my hood, I got pulled like tug of war, this mob business. Black truck is suited up, I feel like Biggie Smiles in it. I'm gonna make sure.
This nigga who's playing the beat in the background is pissing me off, bro. This nigga saying hard shit, but the beat is ass. Ass.
It's real and I'm a stamp on all like my bitch wild. You be sending no hard ass, but I be in this bitch Josh. Yeah, I hold my bitch down. I'm finna nail her to the wall.
Listen.
Feel like Pops Out Friday. I got that dog. It ain't going down around my hood.
You need to leave.
Just fucking up the words and he's snapping, bro.
Gotta keep my Drake shit. I be walking around the mall with it. Phone key jumping, bitches ringing like a car center. In the West End right now. Down here specifically, I feel like we crabs in a bucket down this way. You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody want to see nobody get fired, so a nigga just quickly yank you down. You feel what I'm saying? My mama stayed on 39th, Granny stayed on 36, Auntie stayed on 37. You feel what I'm saying? 38 was where I ran around at, so my whole family was in the hood, so I really wasn't no getting away from it. You feel what I'm saying? So at the while, they was just hoping I was doing it as safe as possible. You feel what I'm saying?
And I guess, did the police harass you? Like, because obviously...
Hell yeah, the police don't like local rappers. I'll put it like that. They don't like local rappers, because they feel like, they call it, what they say, pompous, that's the word they use, pompous rapper. A pompous local rapper.
How does that make you feel when I guess that's the kind of word that they're using?
It made me feel, I feel disrespected, you feel what I'm saying? Like, but they don't know my culture, they don't know where I come from, you feel what I'm saying? They don't know how I grew up, so a lot of people think it's shit GTA. They think they playing Grand Theft Auto, this shit's real. This shit catch up to you, hot shit hurt. Hot shit hurt, hell's hot, jail's real. When you really done lost blood, you know shit, I done got shot behind this shit, I done did time behind this shit, I done lost friends behind this shit, ain't no going back. I can't bring my friends back, my friends can't count no truths, you feel what I'm saying? Like, they friends can't count no truths, you feel what I'm saying? They friends can't come back and speak on this shit, so
It can never be a truce. Everybody gotta die. That's how war is. It's gonna be deaths and war. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I said this will come with this shit. You gotta know what you're signing up for. For shit, so ain't no truce. We all gonna die. You gotta die one day.
All the interviews just turning dumb dark at the end though. It's like, bro, that's just a cycle, bro. But that shit. Nice ass houses. They must be on the east side. It must be the east, y'all.
Hello, what's your name?
J-Lo.
Nice to meet you, J-Lo.
Nice to meet you.
Damn.
Where were we at?
I didn't even know. Like, it's not important. I didn't know she was in a wheelchair in the beginning part. They didn't have that part in there.
We are on 41st and Muhammad Ali. Where we at right now is pretty much very family oriented. Right now,
had
that's my
fire,
nana's
though.
house, but that house is, my nana was raised in the house she's living in now. So it's been in my family for about 80 plus years. So I've
She got that shit
on this
on,
street.
though.
This is my school, pretty much.
She slick got that shit on, though, y'all. Slick side. She slickly has that shit on.
The murder rate, in your opinion, is not dropping?
We can start with the gun laws. Kentucky is a permitless carry state, so you got youngins with guns before they can read in the encyclopedias and books, you know, before they can say basic grammar. They have guns, so that's a part of it. And you can blame COVID. We had a huge spike after COVID. I lost somebody really dear to me in 2019, and after that, I was at 7 funerals back to back to back. All gun violence. Yeah, but that's normal here. That's not, you know, like some people like, how can you say that and not be like timid? That's normal. It's a normal thing to see caskets closed here. People idolize going to get shirts made. It's a thing.
So, for people who aren't aware, when you say get shirts made, can you elaborate what you mean by that?
RIP shirts. Shout out Goodfellas, man. But RIP shirts, like rest in peace shirts. You show your respects. You get your favorite picture of them, like memories. Something that you keep as a keepsake. I don't like none of it. You feel me? I just wish everybody would just come together on one accord. I'm for the people, by the people, all for everybody. I just wish Louisville would become a big city. Like, we have so much talent. Like you seen the market verse earlier. We have so much talent. We have so many people in here that literally get stuck just because there's no way out. There's no light. Like it's only a select few like myself that can actually make it and go prosper somewhere else. It's so many of us that just be happy to make it to 18, 19. Like I told you, I was 18 going to funerals every day. Some of my friends never made it. Some of my friends never made it to 13.
So what does Muhammad Ali reckon mean to people of Louisville?
Muhammad Ali is hope. Muhammad Ali is everything. He's the greatest. The greatest of all time came from this city. So that just lets you know that it's more greats and more ghosts that come out.
I'm here outside Muhammad Ali's house, well, where he used to live. Kentucky birthed some incredible talent, and walking these environments, interviewing these people, I realised people aren't chasing trouble. They're pretty much chasing a way out.
That's what that OJ do, son.
Oh yeah, bro's over throwing up. He's on that OJ.
Oh God, he's throwing up off the OJ right now.
What's the OJ?
Orange juice. What's the OJ?
Suboxone strips. Officer boxing, body rocking, not stopping. Somebody pass me the water.
Pull outside or hold over the ride that sit trying to figure who shot her.
I rather go to hell. I sit in jail. I never go tell like shot her.
Real quick like this.
Hell yeah, every day. Because of that.
That's what everybody do.
Right. Bro, no.
Oh God, if I could have.
You do. You do.
Oh God.
Can I ask you what do you regret about it? So what's the consequence now that you're in it?
I missed out my whole teenage years.
Damn nerds.
A bunch of us did. All of us have been in jail and all type of shit. I just got out. I just got out 2 months ago. Yeah, I just got out for murder.
He just got out too.
Yeah, he just got out like a month ago.
Shit, I just got out like 6 months ago.
How old is everyone now?
I'm 18.
I'm 19.
I spent 4 years.
I'm 19. Ain't none of us over 21. We the youngest niggas in this shit, just doing this shit.
The youngest chaser.
I just did an interview there with everyone who's under the age of 20. And I guess that's the definition of jumping off the porch, man, at like 12, 13 years old. Catching a murder charge at 14 and accepting a plea deal.
14.
It's just unrelatable. I guess when he told me that information, even now that hasn't registered. But it really shows you what kind of life these people are living in these streets. But I want to ask people at home, so when I ask everyone here in the environments, how can it change or how can it end? People say it can't. So I guess what would your opinion be after seeing an interview like that? How do you think we can change these young people's mindsets? Because obviously, in my opinion, it's dangerous to be living that kind of mindset. So what would you say to these people if you was me and you have an opportunity to speak to these people?
Yeah, need another half a block before I hit the road. Paranoid as fuck, I'm riding clutching on my pole. They gon' try to run off before you put them on. I don't work a 9 to 5, I'm grinding hard off 24. Knowing me, I had a little bitch out here serving fiends. Knowing me, she probably see some shit she never seen. Papa Perkins said my youngest spinning off them beans. Hop, I sweep your whole block up, I call him Mr. Clean. RP Kush Money, man, you know what the fuck going on, man. You dig the biggest, you feel me? You know what's going on. Ken Dog and this motherfucker Doggy, what's up?
You alright, bro, what's the name?
Ken Dog, I'm Ken Dog, man.
Nice to meet you, Ken Dog.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Talk to me about drill music. Do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing for society?
Drill music? I think it definitely play a role on the youth because they look up to that shit, but at the same time, you got niggas that's just rapping their life, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got niggas that's just rapping what they live or where they come from, and a lot of that shit really don't be real neither. Like, these niggas that be, a lot of these niggas in the drill music, they not really doing that shit. Like, I know niggas personally like that's heard and rapping, and they not really, you know.
I said they capping, man. I was just talking about this shit too. Rap cap at an all-time high, snitching at an all-time high, bro.
I'm saying they not doing what they rapping about, so you just gotta know, like, it's a fine line between that. You just gotta know, like, you know, what's real and what's not.
So at the moment, one thing I'm noticing is the next generation that's coming up now is potentially the wildest generation yet. What do you think's different between that generation and potentially our generation?
Yeah, I would say ain't no structure, ain't no guidance. Like my brother said, like it just they only know, like, you know, really one thing, and it ain't really like no hustle. Like as far as like niggas ain't, the young niggas, they really not really trying to get no money. They're not focused on the money. They focused on beef and just trying to shoot, kill. Like they not trying to move their peoples out. You know what I'm saying? That's gangster to us. Is looking out for your family and changing your life. Like that's what's gangster to me. Like all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just, you know, that's what they own now. So,
well,
you know
right now we're seeing younger kids doing, you know, what 20-year-olds would be doing now. They're doing it at 14, 15.
Swear to God, bro.
You know,
young niggas, the YNs, have the same access to what a 25, 30-year-old would have, bro. And that's dangerous, bro. Same exact access to everything, bro. When we was a kid, certain shit would feel like it was cut off, bro. They got access. All doors are open, bro.
8, 9, I ain't gonna lie. I started smoking when I was like 6.
I was young.
like 8, 9.
I think I lost my first friend when I was like 13, 14, you know what I'm saying?
Me, my whole family was already in the streets before me, so they expected it.
13, 14, really 12 for real. I ain't gonna count. Like,
But in Louisville, a lot of people lose friends young. I'm gonna say that. I could vouch for that. You know what I'm saying? Like kids on kids, but
if you have a tumultuous situation inside the house, well, the kid flees the house, right? Well, then they flee to another tumultuous situation, which is the streets. Do you understand? So, but there's no neutral ground. There's no place for them to go. You know, when they want to get out of the house, but they don't want to be in the street. So you pretty much have to choose between the lesser of the evils.
the thing about a whole family out here, you having to get together, y'all niggas come through just shooting. You know what I'm saying? Shit been going on since I was a kid. Then I gotta go play a football game Friday and try to get that shit out of my mind. That's the only time shit was off my mind.
Why do you think, I guess, the generation aspire to be rappers, gangsters?
Money. That's the only way people see themselves, to be able to get some fucking money. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the people that we seeing with money. We not seeing a motherfucker like me pull up and showing them. Like, I got a lot of people gravitating towards me now. You feel me? Like, he's pushing some. I want to do that too. Look, I want to do that too, big bro. You feel me? Shit like that. So to give them, to show them, I had to go through hell to get this shit. You feel me? And had to figure it out. But now I got it, so now I can just boom. You know what I'm saying? I already took all the mistakes, and I'm gonna focus more on the young motherfuckers than the older. You feel me? Because the young ones, you still got a chance.
Relationships is complicated. Get my dick before my heart, at least I'm honest, baby. Stuck in trauma, I got scars because of my mama, baby. So tired, you been looking for your father lately. And all these shawties telling niggas get their money up. But once they money up, these niggas, they just wanna fuck.
Does that kind of, does crime affect your business?
1000%.
You know, especially with this being a kind of club and everything in one, it's very hard to get people to trust what's happening, especially when it comes to rap here. Like if you look at what's happening to the city right now, all the black clubs is getting shut down. Anything that's playing rap music is pretty much getting shut down.
What do you say the do's and don'ts are of Louisville?
As long as everybody stays in their lane, like they do got shit going on here between certain sets and all that shit, whatever's going on. I ain't in it, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, so I ain't.
Louisville, this is what y'all's clubs look like?
I ain't getting into all that, but
motherfucker, just a room.
You know what I'm saying? As long as you stay out all of that, it's pretty smooth.
Hey, I'm not hating on bro. He got his own shit.
Man, 600 Distillery Commons. You can hit us up on rmrecording.com or RM Recordings on Instagram.
Recording.
And book or...
Okay, yeah, it's a studio. I think.
Or whatever, just ask questions, man.
Yeah, I think it's a studio, bro. If it's a studio, then that's a hard-ass studio.
I learned about business. You know, in the streets. If you a hustler in the streets, man, you know, you can't advertise yourself for nothing. Once I learned about business and, you know, building yourself up, it made a big difference, man. Learning about credit, learning about, you know, investing, making your money make money.
Why do you think, I guess, so many children are making the choice of going down that other path of the streets and not doing what you're doing?
A lot of them didn't really have the guidance. They didn't have nobody who, you know, was gonna lead them in the right way. You know, most people, you know, they grow up, their families from the hood. Like me, personally, you know, most of my family on my mama's side, it's all from the hood. We all live 3 streets over from each other. So you feel me, how can I expect them to teach me financial literacy if they don't know nothing about it?
Now you're in a much better place, I assume, financially. So I guess you haven't got to do the stuff that you was doing 10, 15 years ago.
Facts. Like, the transition was my brother ESTG making it. Like, that was the biggest thing, not only for us, but for the city. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. To be all the way real. You get what I'm saying? So people don't give him his credit. You get what I'm saying? Like, they bring up shit that he don't even have no involvement in. You know what I'm saying? Bro, if you ever meet that guy, you're like, it's the most upstanding guy ever in life that you done probably ever met that you probably heard so much fucked up shit about. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, God damn, this ain't no way. The news will try to pay the narrative of this, and all that. Like, we did a shoe giveaway. We do one every year. He did a shoe giveaway. So many people came out. Even the people who say they don't like us, they still came out and made sure they kids got shoes. We ain't have no problem with that. I'm serving out shoes. You know what I'm saying? But there was so many people that came out. They made it seem like we didn't have crowd control, all this other stuff, but didn't nothing happen. Didn't nothing bad happen. Didn't anything, nothing violent, nothing else happened. You don't see nobody around here doing nothing like that. The shit bro did. Turkey drives. You know what I'm saying? They don't they throw all this shit on the window. You don't see nobody in the city doing it though.
You know what I'm saying? That is crazy to be hating on that though.
Teeth out, you know, black on. This is black on right here. I'm supposed to be here today. This is family ties, man. They make sure everybody's straight in the hood, feed everybody in the hood. They got all the good food you need to eat right here. You can want to see some burgers.
I'll get one.
I get to see the results of my hard work raising 2 sons in a volatile neighborhood. And we moved here, I thought, they're tears of joy, you know, because that means I did something right.
Where do you guys see yourself in the next 5, 10 years?
I don't even know. I don't know where I'm gonna be next year. What the fuck? I don't even know where I'm gonna be next year.
But I'm trying
I don't know where I'm gonna be at tomorrow.
On some real shit, I ain't ready to act like I'm just no nut out here, bro. I got shit I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get rich, bro. But like, This is taboo, cuz. Y'all know what time it is, cuz. Y'all know why they came here, cuz. And this is the first, they just got here. They just got in Louisville. This is the first place they pull up, cuz. That shit for a reason, cuz. We the chasers, cuz.
Deal though, bro. Cycle, bro.
I'm going dollar for dollar. 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 She screaming, she holler, she liking the way that I walk. I don't need a designer to get right behind her. She loving the way that I talk. All this hustling, grinding, this business I'm on, and I do all this shit on my own. Now I'm writing on my wrongs. Picking up pieces I'm on.
If y'all not watching my daddy, what are y'all doing?